Hey everyone. My question for you today, do you have the tenacity to upgrade your tech career, to build a thriving, high-performing tech team, and use all of your vacation days? So in other words, upgrade your career, finally get recognized for the work that you're doing, command a premium salary, and have so much balance in your life that you are able to use every single one of those vacation days without an inkling of guilt. Like, yep, I deserve this and I'm going, and you come back and your team is still thriving. Do you have the tenacity to do that? So when I look at our clients who have been able to achieve the most amazing results. So, people who, for example, have worked in the same company for years and years and years, like 10 years, 15 years, almost 20 years, like got that job right out of college, had absolutely zero experience going on the job market, but then yet went on the job market and negotiated a 30% raise over what they were earning previously and did it in a matter of 4 months. Or somebody who leveled up from being an engineer, a senior engineer, to being a tech lead, to being a manager, an engineering manager, to being director of engineering in a matter of 7 months. And, oh, by the way, also negotiated 100% work from home arrangement so that he could travel the world. When I look at our clients who have achieved those amazing results, despite all of the odds being against them, despite not having any experience, despite being so young and still so new to the tech community, what is one of the things that kind of ties them together? I talk about values and qualities a lot. What do we need to tap into that we all have in order to get there? Tenacity is definitely one of them. And if you were to ask Google to define tenacity, the quality or fact of being able to grip something, no, we're not talking about that kind. But the quality or fact of being very determined, determination, the quality or fact of continuing to exist, persistence, determination, persistence. And when I think of motivation, when people want to know, like, what is motivation really? I think of the 3 Ds. In motivation. What does it take to motivate ourselves? What does it take to motivate someone else, like a member of your team? It takes the 3 Ds. It takes a drive. So what that means is essentially you need that energy, that force, that let's do it. It also takes direction. So that's your GPS. Where am I going? What's the step-by-step plan for getting there? So it takes drive, it takes direction. The 3rd D in motivation, duration. You need to be able to do it for the long haul. That's the determination. That's the tenacity. You got to be in it for the long haul. You cannot just cowl in the corner every single time something doesn't work or go your way. It's about, despite the fact that you're getting, punched in the face, hopefully only metaphorically, but despite that fact, you're still going to get back up and learn from that. And that's really what it takes. And so what does this translate into? So why does it take tenacity? Because in order to really upgrade your career, add so much excellence at work that you are getting recognized for it and getting paid more money for it, and getting all of the other forms of recognition for it, including just the praise and the, oh my God, you're an inspiration kind of comments, getting invited to do speeches, writing a book, whatever that recognition might be for you, it takes tenacity because it requires having to engage in a series of uncomfortable conversations with lots of people about hiring, about firing, about compassionately dropping truth bombs to your team, to other people. That's what inspires them. Not just, sort of sugarcoating it, but telling them the truth compassionately. And that takes tenacity, because the first few times you do it, you may fumble it. I'm not gonna lie, you may fumble it. You may attempt to drop a truth bomb and it just sputters out when you don't get the reaction that you were hoping for. So then you try again. And so it's really about that, and it's fighting through the self-doubt, the imposter syndrome that is going to rear its ugly head, because we're smart. And smart people, intelligent people, it's one of the things that happen, because the smarter you are, the more intelligent you are, the less you realize, the less I know. So then it's like, oh my God, if I don't know that, what else don't I know? I'm not good enough for this. And so it's fighting through that self-doubt, that imposter syndrome, and fighting through that idea of, maybe I shouldn't take that vacation. Maybe I should just not and stay here, because if I took that vacation, what are they going to think of me? And so if you have the tenacity to do that, then you just might have what it takes to upgrade your career. But if you're thinking, you know what, I just want to read another ebook. I just want to browse more Reddit posts. I just want to talk more on the channel, the online channel that I'm on, and I just want to post comments, and I just want to read, and I just want to consume. And I'll go to those leadership trainings that they have at work, and I'll go to that, and I'll make the most that I can out of it. And I'll go, and I'll just keep going to the meetings, my work meetings that aren't really producing any results. You can do that. But if you keep doing that, I promise you, you are not on the path toward career transformation. You are on the path toward career mediocrity. And look, for some people, that's what they want. And like, that's okay. But if you're in this group, I'm going to assume that you don't want to settle for mediocre. You are here to transform your career, and in the process, inspire others to do the same. So if you're really ready to do this, and you really, you finally want to get recognized for the work that you're already doing and for the work that you're going to continue to do. And if you're absolutely committed to be in this for the long haul, it is a marathon, folks. It is not a sprint. The path towards your dream career and your dream life, it's long, it's winding. And I can tell you, I don't know what obstacles are going to be along the way, are going to be there. I can give you, based on your circumstances and based on your context and based on what your current skill set is, I can make some really good educated guesses about what obstacles you're going to face along the way. But even as a career coach who has helped hundreds of other tech managers walk that path, which is not like this, it's like this, I can't know. But you conquer them, and we conquer them together. We know where you are right now. We shine a light on that. And then you define where you want to go, and you shine a light on that. And then what's in between? How do you know what's in between? The only way you know what's in between, where you are right now and where you want to go, is by walking that path. That's the only way to shine a light on it. Otherwise, you're in the dark. It's by taking that action and running that marathon. And so that's what it takes in order to get there. The one other thing I would add to that, though, which is kind of the counterbalance to that tenacity and that duration, and I'm running the marathon and I'm in it for the long haul, that's the long-term motivation. That's what keeps us in it. But you're not in it if you don't even decide to do it, right? You have to step out of your comfort zone, step out of the little house, your little tent that you're in right now, and venture forward on that path. Because if you stay stuck in that house of comfort, in that house of reading Reddit posts and reading ebooks and simply consuming information as opposed to contributing to the dialogue, If you stay in that house and you don't actually venture forth, then you don't even get the chance to run that marathon. You have to decide. You have to make that decision. I'm committed to upgrading my career. And then that's when the tenacity can kick in. But you won't ever have the chance to find out how tenacious you are unless you make that decision. I'm committed to upgrading my career. And that decision, people say, oh my gosh, yes, well, I have to think about it, and I need to look at all of the information, and I need to weigh the pros and cons. I need to make my pro and con list. And I'm not really sure if I'm committed. Oh, that's a big thing. Committed to career transformation. That's kind of huge. I don't know. I got to think about it. Seriously, what is there to think about? Because what's the alternative? Mediocrity. Disappearing into irrelevance. A life where you're never taking vacations. Or maybe if you do, it's just like for a few days and it doesn't feel like a vacation. A life where you're not recognized. A life where you are not doing everything that you know that you can do. A life where all of this stress just starts to snowball into you're doing worse and worse and worse. And oh, by the way, you're letting your team down too, because you're not showing up as a leader that you know that you're capable of being. And oh, by the way, you're letting your family down too, and your friends, because you're so burnt out. You're so apathetic that you're not able to be the friend, the family member, the community member, the leader that you know you're meant to be. That's what you want? I don't think so. So the decision happens in a second. I'm committed to doing this. Let's do it. I'm committed to upgrading my career. Change happens in a moment. People talk about, oh, change, it takes so long for change to happen. I really I need to take some more time. No, you really don't. When you consider the alternatives, if you don't do this, it almost seems silly. It almost seems silly. And you can have that conversation with yourself. It is all about upgrading your career, is all about a series of conversations. And the most important conversations that we have are with ourselves in making that decision that I'm committed to upgrading my career. And if that's what you've decided, and you've also realized that the only way that you're going to be able to traverse that map from getting where you are right now to where you want to go, because there's so many unknowns there, and there's no way that you're going to be able to do that on your own, and you've done the fail forward thing, and that's just so yesterday, right? I don't want to fail forward and figure this out in 5 years or 10 years. I want to figure it out now, because there are people on my team, there are people out there who need my help. And for them, I'm not going to stall anymore. I'm going to put my foot on the gas and say, let's do it. And the only way that you know that that's going to happen is through having an expert guide. And that's what we do with the People Stack. We give you strategies, proven strategies that have worked with hundreds of other tech manager clients who we have helped to claim their dream career. Proven strategies, systems, including the People Stack meta system, so that you can continually systematize, optimize, and downsize to evangelize your excellence. And this is measurable excellence. This is not just talking about being tenacious and being determined. You're going to have the numbers to prove it. The numbers in terms of engagement on your team, the numbers in terms of increased revenue that you're helping to generate for your company, the numbers in terms of diversity, if you want to build a more diverse team, whatever that is, will show you how to do it and how to quantify it and prove it that you are building excellence. And we'll give you that support, including the support to evangelize that excellence and to evangelize the excellence that you're creating and that your team is creating. That's what we do. So if you have decided I am committed to upgrading my career and I have what it takes, I can tap into that tenacity, and I'm ready to walk that path and have an expert guide along the way, then go ahead and book a call with us. thepeoplestack.com/talk. And what we'll do is we'll hop on a call and we're going to get you extreme clarity, and you're going to get so much value out of this call. We're going to get clarity on what's not working. What's not working in your career right now? If you're in this group, I can guarantee you that there's something that's not working in your career right now. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to tease it apart. We're going to reveal all the layers of what's not working. But then we're also going to talk about where you want to go. Because we got to be honest with ourselves, right? We have to be honest. Where are we right now? Because if we lie to ourselves and sort of massage the truth a little bit, oh no, it's not that bad. I'm okay. I could be making a little bit more, but no, it's fine. It's been 10 years since I've gotten a promotion, but I don't really need one. If we do that, then we're lying to ourselves. Then we're never going to get where we want to go, because then it's like a different path, right? You got to define where you are and where you want to go, and then that's the path. But if where you are is right now here and where you want to go is right here, then it's a different path, and you're probably lying to yourself. So we get clarity on what's not working, and then we also get clarity on where you want to go. What's your dream? When we talk about walking the path towards your dream career, what's on the other side of it? What's on the other side of all of those battles, all of that strength that you're going to build? Where are you going? Why are you doing this? Where is this tenacity going to take you? And we'll talk about that. And if we're 100% confident that we can help you get there, we're going to show you how. We're going to tell you what that help would look like. And then if you're 100% confident that that help is going to help you, then we're in this together and we do it. But if for whatever reason we're not confident we can help you, we're going to steer you toward other resources that are going to help you. Or if for whatever reason, for whatever other reason, it's not a fit to work together, you're still going to get so much clarity about your career and what the next steps are for you. You're going to need sunglasses. So much clarity, you're going to need sunglasses, and those sunglasses are going to come in really handy on those vacations you're going to take, by the way. So book a call with our team today, thepeoplestack.com/talk. So that's the message of the day, folks. Do you have the tenacity to upgrade your career, to build a thriving team, and to finally, once and for all, use all of your vacation days? Answer carefully. And if you do, let's talk, because we'll be wonderful partners in this journey. That's all for today. We'll see you on, today's Wednesday, yes. So we'll see you on Friday for another video where I have planned, I'm going to be talking about money back guarantees. So you're going to want to tune in for that one. All right. Talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.